Good day, everyone. Welcome you once again to Tree Made Easy class. Today is our lesson 3, and we are going to learn about greetings. Greetings in Tree. So when we say greetings in Tree, we call it inchia, inchia, inchia. That is greetings, inchia. So as we have the normal greeting, that's a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. That's the same way we also have the tree version. So when we say good morning, that's English. In tree we say memawo achio, memawo achio, or the shortest form can be machio, machio. Now good afternoon also means memawo ahao, memawo ahao. But the shortest one can be mahao, mahao. All right. So when we say good evening in English, the tree version is memao ajuo, memao ajuo. That is majuo in the shortest form. So the shortest form is majuo. Now, if someone is going to sleep, or if you just want to wish someone good night or sleep well, the key version is dayo or daye. Sleep well. Daye. Da means sleep. Ye means well. So if you are wishing someone either good night or sleep well, you can say daye in the key version. So that's all about greetings in tree. Now, when someone greets you in tree, we have some responses. And in tree, the responses depends on who is greeting you and who you are responding to. As in English, when someone greets you good morning, you can easily say, "Oh, good morning." All right. But in tree, it's not like that. So in tree, we respond based on who is greeting and who you are responding to. Now, the response here in tree version can be for any of the greetings, whether morning, afternoon, or evening. So, if anyone should greet you machi, maha, or majo, you can use any of these responses for the person, depending on his age and his personality in your life. All right. So, let's go to the responses that are used for greetings or responses to greetings in Chi. The first one is when the person is your age mate or your junior. So when the person can be your age mate or junior, you just respond ya nuya, ya nuya. So nuya in Chi is a brother. It can be either brother or sister. Nuya is just for both gender, either brother or sister. So if the person that greeted you is can be your age mate or your junior, you can use Yania as the response. Now, when if the person that greeted you is your father or can be your father, okay, then you just respond Ya Eja, Ya Eja. Eja in tree is father. Eja in tree is father. So you just respond Ya Eja if the person that greeted you can be your father or is the same age with your father. All right. Now, the person that greeted you, if the person is your mother, if your person can be your mother or is your mother, you just respond ya ena, ya ena, because ena in tree is mother. Ena in tree is mother. So you just respond ya ena. That is if the person that greeted you is either your mom or can be your mother. All right. So the fourth one here is when the person that greeted you can be your child. Okay, that is if you can give birth to this person, then you respond ya medie or ya oba. Oba in Chi means child. Medie in Chi means my own. So if the person that greeted you is a child, you can just respond with ya medie or ya oba. The last sentence here is if the person that greeted you can be your wife or husband, or if the person that greeted you is your wife or husband, you can just respond as ya odo or ya middle. Odo in tree is love. Middle is my love. So if the person that greeted you is your wife or your husband, you just respond in tree as ya odo or ya middle. So these are the greetings we have in tree and the basic responses depending on who is greeting and who you are responding to. All right. So after greetings, now we are going to how you can ask someone how they are faring. Okay, you just want to know how someone is faring. So in tree, we have so many ways as the same as English. They also have so many ways in asking how someone is faring. So the first one we can ask, how are you? How are you? Which is the commonest one we used in English. So if you ask how are you in English, in tree you will say etiseng, etiseng. Let's remember our letters, our alphabet in tree. The first letter here is E. We have T, we have A, we have S, we have E and N. So when you spell all of them, you mention it as E, T, Sen. Just mention it one after the other and you'll be able to get it right. So how are you in English means it is Sen in tree. Now, assuming you don't want to ask how are you can just ask are you fine? Okay, which is also a form of knowing how someone is faring. So, if you want to ask are you fine in Chi, you will say wo ho ye, wo ho ye, wo ho ye. That is are you fine? Wo ho ye in a question form. Wo ho ye. That is are you fine in Chi. All right. Now you can also ask I hope or I believe you are good or you are fine. Okay, which is also another way of knowing how someone is faring in English. So if you want to ask, I hope or believe you are good or you are fine, the tree version is Mijidi se uhuye. Mijidi is I believe. Mijidi is I believe or I hope. So if you ask, I hope or believe you are fine, you can easily say Mijidi se uhuye. Megye se ohoye, or you can ask sa ohoye, sa ohoye, which is also another form of knowing how someone is faring in Chi. Thank you so much for being with us. Please try and replay it again if you didn't get anything, or just come to my DM.